Happy Saturday. I don't normally do Saturday videos, so I actually did a video last night as an update to my day, and I forgot to post it. So I was like, oh, I better do a Saturday one then. So, slept really well last night. I woke up feeling really good and refreshed, which is great. I don't know why that change has happened for me. I know like a couple of months ago, it felt like every single day I woke up still tired and I never felt well rested. I never felt like energized in the morning. I was just feeling just tired all of the time, basically. And for some reason, that has really changed and I have no idea why. Like, my diet hasn't really changed and I'm not getting any more sleep or anything. Like, I have no idea what the change is, but I am so grateful for it because waking up feeling well rested is like the best feeling in the world. And it's so funny because sometimes I'm not sure. Like, sometimes I'm like, am I still tired? And then by the time I like get up and pee for the first time and like put on my contacts, I'm like, I'm ready to go. So, yeah, I'm so thankful that right now that is just where I'm at. I'm getting really good sleep for whatever reason. So I'm happy about that. And it might be like a hormonal thing because I know I was definitely going through something like hormonal earlier this year. Like, I was like, oh my God, is this menopause? Like, I'm only 40. Like, I feel like I have at least a couple more years, but yeah, I woke up feeling really good. I basically I made coffee and immediately got to work. I started working on an Excel file, which always gets me excited. I feel like such a nerd saying it, honestly, but I don't know why. I fucking love Excel. Like, I could look at numbers all day long, and like, I think that's part of the reason why I was so good at my old job, because like I had to do so much stuff that was just about like looking at like forecasting financials and then like looking at where we're at financially, how things are going, like certain styles, and like just really digging into numbers. I love numbers. It's so weird. I wonder if that's like an autistic thing. I don't think I'm autistic, but sometimes I question it. The reason why, honestly, going completely off of topic, the reason why I question if I'm have some level of autism is because of the way that I can disconnect from people, which I know like ADHD can give you like the out of sight, out of mind. I forget what they call it. Object permanence, I think is what it's called, but which I totally have. Like, and I hope none of my friends are watching this, but if I don't talk to them for a while, I do forget they exist. Like, I just do. And those are like my closest best friends as well. Like, because nobody really lives in New York anymore except for my friend Amy. Like, Amy's the only one. And honestly, she's moved to Long Island. Not that I saw her a ton before that, but she moved to Long Island. I don't see her that much. So it's like, I really do just forget about everything. Like, everything and everyone. I think probably the only person that I think of quite regularly is my dad. Because I always want to tell him everything that I have going on and like get his advice on whatever it is. So that's why I'm always thinking about him. But outside of that, honestly, like, I definitely have that. But anyway, I'm able to like disconnect from people very easily. Breakups are not difficult for me. I think in the moment when somebody breaks up with me, I do have like, I feel sad, of course, like, and especially like my last relationship, he was like staying with me. It was almost like we lived together. He was staying with me like from Sunday night until Friday, and then he would go home on the weekends because he had kids. And so when we broke up, I think the first part was like the sadness that I felt was the betrayal, because I always, God, this is like really changing up this conversation than where I thought it was going. But he wasn't very expressive emotionally. And so I told him, like, if you're not going to like show me things, like how you're feeling, I need for you to tell me. So if you're not happy, you have to tell me, because you don't show. He was just very baseline. It was like, he didn't get super happy. He didn't get unhappy. It was just always the same. And so I told him, like, if you are feeling some kind of way, I'm going to have to rely on you to tell me that you're not happy. And I used to ask him that all the time too. Like, do you regret like telling me you love me? Do you like, are you happy in this relationship? Are you happy with me? Blah, blah. He'd always be like, if I'm not happy, you would know. If I'm not happy, I would tell you, blah, 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 blah. And so I had no clue that he was unhappy. And then he broke up with me. So I think the first thing that I felt was the betrayal, because I was trusting his words. And so for that, I was thinking about the future with him. And so the betrayal of feeling like I had no idea, even though I think most people would be like, oh, he was showing you. But he didn't, it was like, that was just who he was. He just didn't really show any, like, not to say he wasn't loving and things. He was, but it just, there was no levels of like, oh, I'm super happy in this relationship, I'm super unhappy. Like, there was no shift in his everyday demeanor or anything. Everything kind of stayed the same, literally until the week before he broke up with me. It was like, he broke up with me on a Thursday. It was Monday that he was pulling away. So literally I had 4 days notice, which we had been together for, I don't know, like 9 months or something. But like, he basically lived with me for 8 of those, I would say. Even more than that, honestly. It was probably after 2 weeks that he started staying with me almost every day. But anyway, so yeah, I felt sad because of the betrayal. And then I felt sad losing the everyday routine that we had. And obviously like losing a partner, like somebody to like go do things with and go to dinner with and all of that. So I felt that, but honestly, I don't know. It was maybe a couple of weeks and then I was fine. Like, and I'm always like that. It's not to say that, it's not to take away from that relationship at all. And to say that like, oh, I just didn't love him, because I did. And I definitely was thinking about my future with him. Like, I really was thinking about a long-term future with him, which I honestly had never done in my adult life. But I just feel like it's not normal to be able to move on that easily. And I always can. Like, I have people tell me this all the time. Like, oh, I wish I could be more like you and just like get over it. Like, especially if it's a shorter relationship, I'm over it real fast. Like, if I know it's not going to work, like, next day I'm fine. Like, honestly, it's crazy. So that's the reason why, anyway, that sometimes I question if I have some sort of, if I'm somewhere on the scale of autism. But anyway, so yes, back to where I was at originally. Love Excel. I'm obsessed with it. So I've been trying to work out if I can lower the prices of E27's product at all. And it's so hard because, you know, I am like, I basically make everything to order. And a lot of the times I order things from my suppliers as an order is placed. And that's really for everyone. Like, that's for the planet. I don't want to overconsume and just have all of this extra stuff in my apartment at all times. Like, and then who knows what happens in the future, right? If it never sells, then I just am wasting more product, which is good for no one. Sorry, I have a hair. Because of that, I order very small quantities, and that means it's going to cost more. That's just unfortunately the way that it works. And so everything does cost more, like, to be honest. And not to say I'm obsessed with quality, and like, if I don't think that it's worth the money, I'm not going to invest. Like, I'm not even going to support the style. So quality is really important to me. Like, even for the Camp Social t-shirts that I did, it's like they weren't really the high quality that I normally expect from my product, but because I was giving away for free, I had to do, it was still good quality. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I still had to do a quality that was lower than what I would sell. And that was really hard for me, honestly. Like, it was really difficult, but 1,000 t-shirts, like, I had to go a little lower on the quality. So anyway, yeah, so I've been trying to work that out and figure out if there's any way to bring those costs down anywhere, like literally on any of the styles. So I've just been, that was what I was working on this morning on my Excel. And then I also have some new styles coming in for this upcoming season, and I just want to make sure I have all of the pricing down so that it's not like a last minute, I'm rushing to get it up on the website. So just kind of planning ahead for E27. And then also I've been working on like some projections for 2026. That is what I'm going to really focus on now. I started a little bit, but I really want to jump into it now and see what the year could look like, especially if this new thing that I want to do for my clients works out and like I can pick up some more clients to do strategy for and help with their content ideas and things like that. That's really what I want to do. Right now, obviously, I'm doing a lot of social media management, and I don't really want to, like, I'm happy to pick up some more clients, but I don't want to just have like a million clients. I really want to focus on helping people build strategies, come up with content ideas, and potentially help them creating the content. So that's really the avenue that I want to go down, instead of picking up more clients where I'm just like posting their stuff for them and creating posts and things, whatever. So anyway, that's what I want to do, and that's more of where I want the business to go. So I want to flush that out, figure out exactly how I'm going to offer that and how I'm going to roll that out basically for Inspired Studios, which is my other business. And yeah, and then work on like my new idea, which I'm not telling anybody about yet, but my new idea for content for the also for Inspired. So oh, my client got back to me yesterday and she's totally interested in my idea, so we're probably going to do that. So I just need to work out the details basically and figure out how and when we can get started. So I'm really excited because I think it's going to be it's not anything like groundbreaking, oh my God, I've never heard of that before, but I just think it's something that can move a lot of people forward and help with people getting their message out on social media. So anyway, be working on that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today because Amy's going to be coming over at like 1 o'clock. It's already 11:11. It's 11:11. It's always, I'm telling you, I get it all the time. And like, I know that people say like, oh, you see it because you look for it. But like, what are the chances that literally when I was saying that and looking at the time, it was 11:11? Like, yes, I look for it, but I've always looked for it. My birthday is 11:11. So my whole life I've looked for 11:11. But these past, I'd say 2 to 3 years, it has been crazy how much I see it. Like, it's insane. It would be 3 years because it started when I was still at my old job. And I remember I was like telling my coworkers about it. And so then it was like, I would call it out to them. Like while we were at work, I'd be like, it's 11:11. It's 1:11. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's got to be the universe talking to me. I'm listening. Just tell me what do I do? But anyway, so yeah, Amy said she's going to come probably around 1. So we'll see what happens in the next literally 2 hours. Like I'm probably not going to do much to get myself together, to be honest. I think we're just going to go to lunch and then I'm going to do some sewing of some stuff she wants me to alter for our trip to Greece. So I already did like a touch of cleaning this morning just so that she doesn't think I'm a complete slob, but I'm not going to do like anything too crazy. So I'm probably just going to work until like 30 minutes before she says she's going to be here. And then I'll do like this mad rush of trying to make everything look better than it looks right now. And then, try to get myself looking presentable, which I already kind of did my hair, but I really need to get keratin done. My roots are very puffy. That's why it's like, but anyway, I'm definitely rambling. So, that's it for today. I don't know if I'll do a video tomorrow, so who knows? We'll see. But I'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a good weekend.